Everyday people. I got Monsta with the fade, Miss Eloise, and we got a special caller, Brother Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson is calling in, y'all. It's all good. We're going to address a lot of serious issues in our city. Police brutality, homosexuality and bounce music, effemination of the black man, black boys in America. Now, we got a special guest, y'all, so we're going to just get straight into it. Dr. Umar Johnson, how you doing, brother? What's going on?
As well, my brother. Thanks for the honor of being on your show. Peace and love to the New Orleans family.
How you doing, man? Now you're trying to raise some money to open a school. Can you share that with my listening audience?
Yes, sir. There's a historically black college for sale, St. Paul's College in Lawrenceville, Virginia. I was there about a month ago. I met with the president, met with the realty company that represents the university. At the time, the university was still for sale. I expressed to them my desire to purchase that school and turn it into the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Black Boys. They gave me, the president, that is, gave me the right to go ahead and advertise using the school names with the intent of trying to raise the money to purchase it. And we basically have a deadline of August 21st, although they could sell prior to then. Our deadline is August the 21st. Try to get as close to $5 million as we possibly can. $5 million not only includes the price of the school, but also the price of rehabilitation, also upkeep, and also to make the school modern and to meet all of the state guidelines to actually use it as a residential school for children. We got some lead paint in there that we got to get done out. We got to add some ramps for our children who might be physically challenged, so forth and so on. So $5 million was the number that would basically give us the ability to not only purchase but also rehab and bring the college up to date and ready for our children to inhabit it. So I would like for your listeners to go to Dr. Umar Johnson School, Dr. Umar Johnson School, DRUMAR JohnsonSchool.com. Click on PayPal, donate as much as they can. We have been getting a lot of support, my brother. A lot of checks have been coming in the mail, a lot of PayPal donations, but we need more. We need much more.
I also want to let you know this is your home in New Orleans. Anytime you want to promote something or call in or just feel like kicking it around, you call here every Saturday, man. I'm
I appreciate it, my brother. I really do appreciate it, and hopefully we are successful getting St. Paul's, but if we're not, then I'm going to look for another residential school. So I want all your listeners, those who live in Louisiana, as well as those who don't, to be on the lookout for schools that can be turned into residential academies brother, that are up for sale.
I got a extraordinary entertainer here, Monsta with the Fade, one of the most popular rappers in New Orleans. And he wanted to discuss the effemination of black boys. I know you're a specialist in this. I heard you speak on it so well so many times. We're not going to harp on it too much, but I just want you guys to converse. Monsta, introduce yourself to this brother. Man.
Well, I'm Monsta with the Fade. I'm the number one dancer. I've been in the bounce game since the early 90s, man. I'm talking about come up in the DJ Jimmy and the T.T. Tucker and the Jubilee era, and the Warren Mays. So,
yeah.
The game, they're trying to, it ain't the love for the music no more. It's not that feel-good music no more. It's not that they come together music no more. It changed,
Yeah.
Things changed in the music game. I'm trying to address that, because, the crime is taking over, man. I don't know what to say. But everybody don't want to put their heart.
That's why I want all young people to go on YouTube if you want and check out Dr. Umar Johnson, man. He speaks on a lot of these issues and he breaks it down. I would like any young person that never heard him to listen to him on YouTube, man. We have him here right now. This is his home. He said it is his home. You're welcome here, brother. But would you want to say anything, Doctor?
Well, I support my brother. Hip-hop definitely is a mold of a medium through which we can really raise the consciousness of our people. It's a very, very powerful art form, and I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of our brothers and sisters in the entertainment industry are always under surveillance by the FBI and CIA. Yes. I would just challenge all my brothers and sisters who are in that particular field of art to make sure that we're raising the consciousness and not lowering it by the messages that we put out.
Yes. Also, when would you be coming back to New Orleans again? I seen you at the bookstore.
New Orleans. I don't have a date yet. I was just there last month. Powerful. I always get a lot of love when I come to New Orleans. Nothing's changed in that area. The closest I'll be coming, where will I be? I got South Carolina coming up. Georgia State coming up. I know these ain't that close, though. Texas, I will be in Houston, Texas for the first time the 27th and 28th of this month. I'm going to
like
be
a
part
6
of
hour drive. Somebody going to make it.
It's like a
there.
6 hour drive. That might be doable. Yes, sir. Anyone who's interested in coming to Houston, they can email me or text me for the flyer. They can also follow me on Instagram at Dr. Umar Johnson, Twitter at Dr. Umar Johnson. The email is drumarjohnson@yahoo, and on Facebook at Dr. Umar Ifatunde. I use my African last name for Facebook, not Johnson. So that's Ifatunde.
Not to cut you off, you asked some famous lineage or whatever. What you want to?
Yes, sir.
Tell my listeners about
lazy
that.
You brought that up because I just got off the phone a second ago with a good brother, Brother Jerry Hunt, up in Rochester, New York, with the Frederick Douglass Resource Center. For those who know the history of my ancestor, Frederick Douglass, they know that he kind of made his name in New York and in Rochester. And he's buried in Rochester, about an hour away from Harriet Tubman. So we decided to make it an annual thing for me to go to the Rochester Frederick Douglass Resource Center to read his 4th of July speech. So I invite all your listening audience to join me in Rochester, New York, for the reading, the annual reading. This will be the second annual reading by Dr. Umar of the infamous What to the Negro is the 4th of July speech. And that'll be read on the 4th of July, Friday, July 4th. I will also be taking a tour to the grave site of Frederick Douglass and also the grave site of Harriet Tubman earlier that day. So, brothers and sisters, if you're interested, just reach out to me.
Also, brother, can you two-step? Are you good? You good on your feet, man? I know you're kind of tall. You can get down a little bit or what?
I got a white ancestor in the bloodline, so my rhythm is a little off.
All right, we're going to take a break. I want you to stay on.
Yes, sir.
All the people where you at, y'all get up and two-step a little bit to this good music down south.
All
music,
right.
Man.
There's drinks up in here. This is for the steppers and the sexy ladies. The way y'all move your body when y'all hit that flow, Won't you dance for me tonight? Won't you dance for me tonight? Hey. This is for the steppers and the sexy ladies. The way y'all move your body when y'all hit that flow, Hey, won't you dance for me tonight? Won't you dance for me tonight? Move your body like you're supposed to. Mix them hips, your body like a roller coaster. I really like that move. Won't you come get closer? There's drinks up in here. Won't you let your man fill up your glass? I'm infatuated with your body. And I really, really like your face. This is for the steppers and the way y'all move your body when y'all hit that flow, Won't you dance for me tonight?
Yeah, New Orleans, everyday people, every Saturday, 6 p.m. We got the one and only Dr. Umar Johnson. You still on, brother?
Yes, I am.
All right, now I have a stellar activist, everybody grandmother back at the cutoff, been in the game a long time. We all love her, Eloise Williams. She's also been a victim of police brutality in this city and a lot of other things. She want to introduce herself to you.
Certainly.
Okay, Brother Umar, I thank you for what you're about to do for the young people. I'm glad to be here today, just to hear you make your statement of what you would like to see done and what can be done if we as a people come together. This thing can be a deliverance for our younger people, and that's what the young people need today, is a deliverance from the old school prisoner situation that our so-called leaders have sold them out to be. And I'm not one to condemn young people about what is going on with them today, because a whole lot of adults can't even identify with what has been done to these children. So we do need people with understanding about what really happening today, and say, let's reach out to them, let's get our schools together, let's bring them back into the fold, because they can be when leadership is in order. We don't want to sell our children. We don't need to sell our children, because if you look at them, they are very intelligent. They have the know-how how to go forward. But our leadership keeps selling us. They don't want slavery. Slavery is a past tense. It's not anything that's supposed to be happening now, Dr. Umar. And, as you are an intelligent person, I know you are never seen you before, but I heard your name. And to say now today, I'm hearing you saying you want to do a school, meaning you're concerned about what really happening, because we don't really talk about what really happening in society with our young people. You know, how they're being locked down like cattle. Young men's being mistreated as a girl child, sexual-wise. All of these unjust things that has gone down with them and totally throw them out of left field. I know it can be done better. I know things has to be done better. Yes, I am an old lady in this world of corruption, but I'm not a setback. I'm with you. I don't have money, but I have some talent that I can always reach out to. You or anybody else that want my assistance, I'll be glad to help, because I see the suffering is not to be stopped at this time, because it's about $1 with leadership. Those that claim to be leaders. At this time, we need to do some real soul searching. We need to call names.
You're going to let the brother respond.
Okay.
He's a profound speaker. Yeah.
Yes. Come on.
Well, I would say, Queen Mother, thank you for the words and the encouragement. It's always good when it's coming from an elder. The elders are the closest source to our ancestors. So to have you, support me means a lot to me. It really, really does, because the work is not easy. But we have to organize. We really have to organize. Right. One of the things I did when I was in New Orleans last month was we had a sign up for the New Orleans Independent Black Parent Association. And if you're interested in helping with that, Queen Mother, definitely make sure you take my phone number, and we'll be able to talk after the show to bring you right into that movement.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
Glad to.
So, Monsta, you have anything you want to say about this situation? Or ask the brother? You got him right here on the line.
Dr. Umar, but since, before Katrina and after Katrina, that it don't got worse. So, like mine was saying, the love is missing. The help is not there no more.
Right.
Everybody want the name and the fame. Nobody wants to put in the work. You know, every time something happens in New Orleans, help me, Father, save me. And people get mad when I say, Jesus not gonna save you if Jesus don't have your heart. You don't have a relationship with Jesus. And people think, I'm like, how you gonna judge? Well, I see what you do, and that's what I judge. See with your eyes, not with your hands. Mm-hmm. And we confused. We thinking like, hey, everything is Google. What happened to the encyclopedia and the Bible and the dictionary? It's not there no more. So we brainwashed. Like, we still like, life repeat itself. We slave, but we slaving ourselves. We have the power, but we don't stick together. You know, it's like, oh, the chief don't want to do nothing. The mayor don't want to do nothing. The governor won't do nothing. It ain't their fault. It's our fault. We doing all the killing. We doing all the robbing. We doing all that. We taking their children's lives. You know, I mean, you got to realize, I mean, that if what makes me better is helping a person, what make me greater and dominate, that's make me helping. Help. When you help somebody, that's what God got you there for, help.
That's right.
Ain't no I and us. You know, we confused. We programmed. You know, so we don't know no better. So we only going by I say, you say. You know, it's like, oh, every day it's a killing going on in New Orleans. Oh, 23 people within the last May and beginning of June. You know, people crime committing. But how to stop it? It's your next door neighbors. It's the people you grew up with. It's the people you went to school with. The ones you shot marbles, high go see. You know, play high school ball with. That's the ones that taking your life. You know, it's changed.
You just made me think of something. A few days ago, I heard you mention like the curriculum of the school, the potential curriculum or whatever. Could you go over that?
Yes, sir.
He has a lot of
indeed.
answers. Yeah.
The school concept is a concept that's based on making sure our children are financially and economically empowered to not only take care of themselves, but to take care of the black community, to uplift it. So there's 6 key sciences that anyone who is a power broker in this world, they control in one of these areas. One is religion. So we're going to teach our children the science of traditional African spirituality and cosmology. Another one is political and military power. So we're going to teach our children the science of political and military science. A third is with medicine and nutrition and diet. So we're going to teach our children a diet, nutrition, and medical curriculum. The fourth is the science of agriculture and agronomical. So we're going to have an agricultural and agronomical curriculum to teach our children how to be farmers, how to grow the food, but also how to get into business using the food. And then there will also be a curriculum on community development and building a black family. And so those are going to be the 6 key sciences that the school is going to be founded on. We are not trying to teach our children how to work for white folks. We're trying to teach them how to work for themselves.
Ooh, man.
Yes, yes.
Now, if any N-word that can't get behind that needs to...
yeah. It's for real. It's well
needed.
It's
man.
Well
boy, we're going to try to help you best way we could by exposure, to try to rep some nickels, anything we could do, man.
Yeah.
But see, Dr. Umar, the problem is that, and I really asked, and you know, Brother Brian came on Facebook, when I asked a person, like, you know, they doing all these games and watching these reality shows. I saw females on there, started with the ice channel game, dumping ice and all that. Y'all dumping ice for a channel, but why y'all can't do a channel stopping the violence? You know, we not living for the reason, we living for the season.
Yes.
We program. So
yes.
The thing I'm looking at when I'm saying that, and I say that, and people get mad about this. Would y'all willing to put y'all life on the line for Christ? People hesitate. People like, what you mean? Well, if you're not going to put your life on the line for Christ, well, you're not going to do nothing to help the community. Because it start with Jesus first, start with God first, you know. And we really we off the map right now. And you know what's really going on? And it starts from the church. And it's business. And it's straight business. Ain't nobody preaching, but look, Reverend, look, Dinky, what can you do for me? You can't do nothing, but I got money. You going to pray for me. But you can't bring my life. If I die the day tomorrow, you can't bring my heart back. See, it's a business thing. So I need to ride the church. I got to catch the bus. When you ride in the Bentley, man, we on the wrong page.
All right, before we go to our next break, Brother Umar, you want to give out all your information and say anything?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, my brother.
Yeah.
To reach me, and of course, any parent having issues with their children, please reach out to me. Get a second opinion before you make any decisions about your child from a position of ignorance. You can reach me on my personal website, drumarjohnson.com, drumarjohnson.com. The school's website, drumarjohnsonschool.com. Please make a donation. Email Dr. Umar Johnson at Yahoo. Phone number 215-989-9858.
Much love, man. Remember, this is your home now. You agreed to it already. So
I
anytime you
appreciate
want
that,
to
my
say
brother.
anything and you need anything, you call anytime you want, brother. Much love,
Will do.
Man, we got to make this happen, man. This will change the whole country.
Yes.
I feel that it will, man. And it's going to happen, too.
Oh,
Gotta
yes,
speak it into reality.
Yes, it is.
Much
Definitely.
love, brother. Peace, man.
Peace and love now.
All right.
Peace, brother.
All right, we got a caller. We got a busy line. Monsta with the famous Eloise caller. What's going on?
Oh, hi. My name's Mike Howells.
Oh, hi, Mike.
Hi, Eloise. And I've worked with Eloise for years, and I know she's been on the front line battling for justice and hasn't gotten a penny for it. I'd just like to add on, Eloise has worked around the Marshall Coulter issue. He was the teenage boy who got shot in the head in the Maroney.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about the problem, or at least in the last show, of drugs and crime. And I found it very interesting the way at least the corporate media, the establishment media, handled Marshall Coulter and Merritt Landry, the man who shot Marshall in the head. What they never brought up, they said Marshall, and I read it in the Times-Picayune on several occasions, lived in a neighborhood which is on the other side of St. Claude, which reportedly had been causing crime problems for the wealthier, whiter side on the other side of St. Claude. And then they bring up the drug problem, how, it's the black kids or young black men who are, that's the only faces you see when you see New Orleans.
Did they mention all the people from Bywater that go and turn tricks with little boys and all that? They mentioned
I've got something more direct about the drug trade. All right. Marshall, I don't know if anyone knows this. I'm sure some of the listeners do, but Merritt Landry, the guy who shot Marshall in the head, is the son of Larry Landry. And Larry Landry was the chief constable in St. Bernard Parish for many years. So he's from a politically very well-connected family. But on top of that, what's never been brought up is that, and this goes to the drug trade and the problem of crime in New Orleans, is Larry's brother, he has an older brother named Maxwell. And the federal DEA busted Maxwell along with 13 other guys being involved in a tri-state drug trafficking ring in the spring of 2007. All right, the states were Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. And Maxwell was charged with a conspiracy to distribute more than 500 grams of cocaine. Now, I suspect some of that cocaine might just have possibly wound up on the streets of New Orleans.
It did.
What they got to do with him hating an N-word so much the way you shoot him all in the back of his head and all that?
Right. Well, the whole thing is...
a lot of even white cops, white people, period, shoot N-words every chance they get, and that's what he did. He seized the opportunity, and everybody supported him because that's the way they feel. They can't wait for the opportunity to do that.
They can't support him. Everybody is not going to support him.
Well,
I know
enough of them supported him. Enough of them supported him. They feel that's the way they feel about you.
Right.
That's what I can't understand. Why our kids feel that way about each other, but they don't feel that way about white folks.
The kids has come up.
Let me just say this, sweetie. What is happening now with the young black male come through the justice system. The police department was the manufacturer of bringing in the drugs into your community. Young black boys couldn't stand at the bus stop for too long without being attacked. Normal young boys. But then the next couple of days, they're drug dealers. They're drug pushers.
Right.
The
Can
police.
I ask y'all a question?
Mhm.
You ever seen an Arab get like 30 years for selling coke or heroin?
Well, no. Well, no.
No, they never get arrested.
No.
And everybody know who they got better relationships overseas to get the dope cheaper and confronted it. They never go to jail though.
Well, look at Merritt Landry's brother, the guy who shot Marshall in the head.
Like
Nothing's ever happened. He probably ratted out everybody else.
Yes.
But
yes.
Nothing's ever happened. I followed that. He's never gone to court.
No.
And he was charged with conspiracy to distribute more than 500 grams, more than 500 grams of cocaine. This guy hasn't even gone to court.
And they use the news and reality shows and all that to create this beast, this evil beast. Really, that doesn't really exist or whatever. We only represent 15% of the U.S. populace, and that conditions people's mentality for when they get an opportunity to pop an N-word, they do it. Just like N-words do each other.
Right.
So are you calling all that name? You need to go ask Candace-Zero there.
Leon, I'm going to tell you, I'm about to say this now. If we can ever get Leon to do a job that need to be done in this city, and we know Leon can't do it because he's been part of the system, he's not going to make no charge against this young man. DA Leon Canizera, because he was there. He was the drug dealer.
What about
he was the drug dealer lawyer.
You
know? Yes.
No, I'm just saying, you get the RICO Act. He giving out the RICO Act if you call yourself whatever street.
But this, we understand, we follow, and this.
Yes, and they capitalizing off this.
It's like this. When Reagan and Oliver Thomas and the Jefferson, it was a team. They was all in as a team. Everybody's a team.
There you go.
If you ain't on this team, you're not gonna make the playoff. You gotta have a team.
Yeah.
And that's the way the system goes. It's like, I might know the streaks, but I might know everything that goes on. But look, we gonna pay you this and that. No, you're not gonna pay me. See that everybody understand that if I put on that shit like George Stop the Violent March, they're gonna look at me stupid. But if I throw a second line with all a hot second line groups,
they capitalize off your ignorance.
So New Orleans is a party city.
Yes.
So whatever gonna entertain the people, I'm gonna give y'all free artists, I'm gonna give y'all liquors, I'm gonna throw a second line, y'all they gonna come out. So Stop the Violence, they're not trying to hear that. You know, people.
Well, me myself as being
all right,
a multiple victim.
You name this guy who shot this other guy and his brothers and all that.
Right,
name
there.
some of these black pastors that's on the tape under Mitchell Landry wing. Name some of them for me right now.
Well, the judge. What was his name? He was the judge who let Merritt Landry out on his own, basically his own recognizance.
Parker?
The police themselves had accused him of attempted secondary murder.
No, you're not answering my question. I'm not talking about Merritt Landry.
Yeah, well, he's a judge now. What is his name? He's got a Croatian name. I should remember the guy. He's a judge down at the municipal court. He's a new judge. He used to work for the city attorney.
All right, then. Well, we'll talk to you next week. We can't go too far off our time.
Yeah, we got
right.
time running out. Time running, Mike. I talk to you when I see you. Well, we have to really talk on
next caller.
Let me hear.
Caller, how you doing?
Good afternoon. How you doing, my brother?
All right, my brother.
Peace and blessings to you, Mr. Weed. This Mr. Lewis.
All right, Mr. Lewis. All right. I'm here.
You know, I say that deal, he ain't nothing but a crook. He ain't paying with a full deck.
There it is.
He ain't got no deck at all. What about this DA daughter was working in his ball when the bus driver got beat up on?
Yes.
On Calendar night.
Yes.
I remember that.
That case still pending?
Yes.
Oh,
there's a whole bunch of pending.
Pending. Right.
Yes.
Can I ask you a question, brother?
10 words.
Oh, all right. We got another caller coming up, but no. I want to ask you a question. How you feel?
I will, Mr. Lewis.
How you feel about the femination of black men? Now you don't have to leave. I want you to answer this question before you leave. The femination of black boys and all our kids being led off into a homosexuality, based on music and TV and all that type of stuff. How you feel about that?
Led into that?
Yes, indeed. You don't see that?
No, they ain't got to be led into it. It's up to the mother and father what they look at on TV.
Huh.
Stop them from looking at that on TV and stop them watching on the computer, too.
Yeah, man, it's rough, man.
Take that out, too, on iPod or Facebook, wherever they call that crap. Oh, get them off there.
Yeah, Mr.
All
Lewis,
right.
you got
Put
that
yourself
right.
on iPod and Facebook and all that.
Pop, and all that crap.
Yeah,
They got
and
'em
get rid of
going
that.
crazy.
I
The
know
dish
that's
never
right.
missing.
Why to get it, my brother?
Yes.
All right. Peace,
Peace
my
and
brother.
blessing, Miss Louise.
Much
All right,
love,
Mr.
brother.
Remember one
Lewis.
thing, God in charge.
Yes,
I know
he
that's right.
is.
Make sure
Yes,
you
he
call
is.
her back next week, yeah?
I wish
I
I
will,
could
my
bust
brother.
All right,
loose
we
on
got
here right
we got
now.
10 Wall Buck on the line.
Hey, what's down with you, baby?
All right.
Hey, first thing I want to say, I mean, I hear a lot of y'all talking, everybody's talking, but nobody's talking solution.
Mhm.
And that's the problem I found when I ran for city council. The problem was solution. Nobody talks solution. Everybody talks stats, numbers, rates, and everything else, but nobody talk about, okay, so what's the problem first of all? Okay,
When
we
you
know what the
give
problem is.
solution, and if you're not in the clique, the solution fly over your head. You really don't want to hear the solution to the problem.
Right,
because
Right,
all
but
the
that's
way
what
on
I'm saying.
the
But what I'm
concrete
talking
out
about
here.
right now is what I'm listening to on the radio, and we're talking about what happened with this young guy that got shot, and what happened with this, and what happened. What we gonna do from now on? From
Look.
this moment on, what are we going to do? Let's not talk about it no more. Let's be about it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same problem I found out in my community in the St. Thomas Project, and that's why I was able to get out and survive and save other people, because instead of me talking about what happened, I talked about what's going to happen and what I'm going to do. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
And so that's what we wanted to do. And that's why I won my precinct when I ran for city council, because the people wanted to follow somebody who's been in their shoes, somebody who's witnessed what they've been through and what they're going through. Okay, that's the first thing that I want to touch on, because I know y'all running out of time. But like from now on,
Nah,
we
we
need
ain't
to talk
running out of
about.
time.
Okay, well, first, like I said, what we need to talk about is solutions, people. Solution. Everybody knows what happened. Like from the news to TV, everybody knows what happened. Okay, let's talk about what we need to do next to solve these problems. Okay, now what I want to talk about, first of all, personally,
All
because
right.
I was tagged in this situation. You know, I'm not gay personally, okay, but I have gay friends and I have gay relatives.
See, I can't relate to you no kind of way. You understand? We need to have this conversation. I can't relate to what you said no kind of way.
You know,
No kind of way. Nobody I know rock with, nobody can relate to what you said no kind of way.
Now, tell you what, Buck, you ran, this Master Fair, you ran for city councilor, and understand that you went from city councilor.
I did too.
You know, you ran for city councilor to putting on a dress with lipstick on, and talked about, you're a man talking about where's the boys. You about 34 years old. Where's you getting that? Where's the role model?
It's called entertainment.
Ain't no entertainment.
It ain't no entertainment for a man to put on a dress.
No.
That's what your mama and your grandma wear a dress, not
well,
you.
let me tell you
Get
this,
off
though.
this thing, man. Get off.
Ma'am, let me
Get
tell you
off.
this,
No,
ma'am.
let him talk.
Ma'am.
I don't hear that.
Monster,
hear
you
that.
just did the same thing, Monster. You just put on a dress and say, "Where's the grandpas?" Let's
No,
not go
I
there.
didn't put on no
Let's
dress,
touch on
nothing.
the
That's,
listen,
no.
Let's talk
Hey,
solutions now.
Let's talk.
You
Let's
know,
talk.
I
love it.
wanna
Let's talk.
debate, 'cause
I'm a man, and you gotta understand that you took your baby mama on the test show and made it like a fool. Like, you trying to get a name for a fame. It's like, you not being a man. You got kids, and I respect that. If my son see me dressing up, tell me where's the boy, you got the whole city wearing where's the boy t-shirts. But if I wear where's the boy, how my child gonna look at me as a better man? You know what I'm saying?
Well, how your child, wait, Monster, how your child gonna look at you as a better man when you on stage twerking, Monster?
Who?
You people.
I'm a dancer. I'm a man. But guess what? I don't have to wear no blue lipstick. I don't have to put on no dress.
You're doing the same thing we do.
Hey, but it's all right. I deal with that, bro. I deal with that. I deal with that. I'm a man. But at the end of the day, I play football. I work on the
Hold
Oh,
on.
my goodness.
Buck, calm down.
You all right?
We a family show, you know what I'm saying? We got to get it out there, man.
Let me talk. Hey, so can I talk? Because, Monster, you're going to have the last word. Can I talk?
Yeah, you can talk.
Where you can talk?
Just don't yell.
Ma'am, this is where I'm at with it, ma'am.
I'm
I
listening.
feel like if you in the same business that I am,
No, I'm not.
then you have no room to criticize nobody.
Who
That's
criticized?
where I'm at with it.
Right.
You are criticizing what I'm doing, like I say.
Yeah.
What you're trying to do is tell me something that I don't know, that I'm learning now what you trying to say. This young man has displayed himself as well as you, as gay.
Correct.
As gay?
Correct.
So
Because you're doing the same thing, ma'am.
either
And
one
let
of
me tell
y'all
you
shouldn't
also,
be on
ma'am,
this radio show.
Right.
That neither one of y'all should be
Right.
on this show.
No, you
You know, 'cause the
No,
show-
but that's not what I should be on the show because I'm defending a person, whatever they feel like they
No,
want to do with themselves.
Yeah.
That's what I'm defending.
As a man, man don't do that.
Somebody feel like, excuse me?
No, you can say what you need to say.
Men
Yeah, I'm saying,
men
ma'am,
don't do things like that. That is not a man's job to go
Let me tell you
and do that kind of stuff.
Oh, so was
No,
Eddie Murphy
you
wrong from
treated-
doing it? Was Martin wrong from doing it?
Who?
I'm talking to the lady.
Yeah, all of them was wrong.
Was Eddie Murphy wrong?
Say, bro, there's a concerted effort to effeminate black men all across the entertainment field. So if you're willing to rock like that, we already know you could get some money. You could call off 20 names and say what they wrong.
And listen, let me end it like this. Then let me end it like this, people. And this is the part that offended me. Okay, I want everybody to listen. I want everybody to listen. Monster, you on your page and you always say stop the violence. We need to get together. We need to do this. Well, I don't think you need to lash out against gay people on your page, sir. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I feel.
I'm a man.
You feel me?
God created Adam.
I don't think it was lashing out. It's just like,
all right, Buck,
question them
do
at
what
all.
you gonna do. All right, Buck, do what you do for me. You gonna look in the Bible and tell me where it says a man should be in a relationship with a man, a woman should be in a relationship with a woman.
Listen, I don't want to look at that.
I know you don't, because the truth. Well, we can't win then. We can't win.
Brian,
you ain't right now. You know what it is? You ain't your feelings. You ain't your feelings, and the true hurt just come out the closet. You like boys, just come out the closet.
That is.
That is. Amen, Jesus. But guess what? You living like that, Jesus not gonna save you.
Calm down, y'all.
Amen.
Calm down. Now let them respond, bro. You don't have to yell. You don't have to yell. Say what you need to say. All right.
Thank you. So this is what I'm going to say, Monster. If you're going to be on this radio, you're going to be a spit image, and you want people to look up at you. You cannot be criticizing or call people out their names. You cannot do that, Monster. This is a radio station. This is a public radio. You have people that's listening to you, okay? So if you want people to listen to you, you have to learn to listen, young man.
Listen.
And so what I'm trying to tell you is, regardless of what you think.
Y'all, don't yell.
Right, go ahead.
Let me finish.
Yeah,
You know what I look at it, ma'am? This because it seems like she's the one that's listening. This is how I look at sexuality. I look at it like a religion or a race. Whatever a person feel like that's what they want to believe in, and guess what? I think that's what they should believe in, and that's what I feel.
No, sweetie. When God made male, He made male and female.
Adam said the rib became Eve.
He didn't do that like that, and you ought to be ashamed to say this. But this was not my topic today. This was not my topic.
We don't talk about Philip Britton who gave the little boys AIDS at Greatest State Steve and what's the Raymond Miles and all that. The Lord, that's the way you first go at to wash that out the system, the church.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Brian, I'm gonna finish the topic like this, Brian.
Yeah. You good?
I gotta finish. I gotta keep it clean, baby. This is what I do. I love debating, baby. So listen to me.
It's
if you're gonna talk about, let me tell you something, Monster. If you're gonna talk about an image of what I'm portraying, then guess what? I think your next show you need not to twerk, because they got people in the audience looking at you shake your butt. They got people looking at you shake. There's young men seeing you shaking, young man. So if you're going to talk about it, then guess what? You got to stand up for it too. So you cannot talk about it and do about it, baby.
Hey, no man in no state of United States wear a shirt saying "Where's the boys?" No man.
That ain't the problem. That ain't what we talking about. We talking about you dancing, man.
Hey,
we talking about
look up in the Bible and tell me where it says a man should be in a relationship with a man. A man can deal with a man all he wants when they gonna make a baby. A woman can deal with a woman when they gonna make a baby.
Talking about, listen, people in the world, people on the radio station. What we're talking about is if you're going to be a radio personality, if you're going to get up here and fight for a cause,
when people want to get your show on test with your baby mama, you disrespect your baby mama. This is about bringing on test. A real man not gonna bring his woman on nationwide TV and make a fool out of her. You're not gonna bring your kids to the play and do all that. Keep it real, keep it gutter.
When you yell, he yell, man. Calm down. Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to add a conclusion. Let me add a conclusion.
Go ahead on.
Like I said, whenever there's a debate, okay? Yeah. Whenever there's a debate and you're fighting for a cause, right? That's like a drug dealer saying, stop selling drugs. You can't be a drug dealer saying that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to look up to my cousin if he's selling drugs and he's telling me to stop selling drugs, right? So, Monster, I can't look at you and say, oh, well, man need to stop dancing when you're a man and you dance too, baby. You see? So what I'm going to say, man, I'm going to say something like this. I feel like a person should believe in whatever they want to, and I think you have young men. Listen to me. There's young men.
Hey, Buck, check it out. You entitled
why would y'all come on a radio show with this? If you're gonna do it, if you're gonna do with it what you want to do with it, then you ought to keep it there. Because
I appreciate. I'll let you come in. It's all good. Check it out, Buck. I appreciate you being honest or whatever, man. I respect you for being honest or whatever. You know.
You want to stop the violence? You want to stop the violence? Come together, Buck. You know, let's do stuff for free. Let's come bring together and show these kids we're a better role model. Put down their dress. Let's put on our heart, be a better man. I don't need no dress to be no man. The garbage truck hiring and the football field hiring. That will make me a better man.
I am a multiple victim of homicide. Yes. I came here with the intention that I would be talking about the unsolved murder that is still unsolved. And we need to be looking at how we can get this unsolved and get our judicial system
Buck,
to work with it.
I want to let everybody get in, man. I got some other callers, man. But I hit you up. You welcome to get in. It's all good, you know.
Yes,
that's fine.
yes,
Y'all have a good one. Thank y'all
real.
for having me.
Yes,
all right, peace.
Yes. Come on now.
All right, caller, what's going on? We got a hot line right now. What's going on, caller?
This is Mustang Sally. Hi, Miss Eloise.
All right, Mustang, sister girl.
Baby, and you wonder why our kids are the way they are.
Yes.
All we want everybody to do is have a great Lord's meeting and demand that city officials attend and demand that the state representatives attend, and then maybe we can get something going.
Yes.
I've been in like about 20 meetings like that, and them white folks come with that money and shut all that down.
And our kids will be
Mustang Sally.
Hopefully,
yes.
okay.
Mustang
Mr.
Sally.
Umar Johnson never said it better. He been trying to tell them there's nothing wrong with your children.
There's something wrong with the system.
You
that
got to educate your kids.
Mm-hmm.
All right, caller, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up? This Frankie Boy Murder Fiend. What's up, Monsta? What's up, Mom Brian? What's up, Miss Eloise? I want to know, like, when they going to start solving all these crimes? They having crimes every day. The same killers walking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the black community, you know, like, unless it's one of their family members, they can know who killed somebody. They're not going to say nothing until their sister or their brother or their mom or their uncle lay on the ground, and then they want to start calling out to Jesus and want everybody to come, you know, say something. Why they don't solve none of these crimes? You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
It's like the
I hear that again.
You know, sitting around laughing while they killing each other and beefing over bounce music. I don't care about no bounce music and nobody shaking enough. When they gonna solve all these kids getting killed? You understand? That's not gonna make 21, now making 30. Miss Eloise, you done made how old you are. Your kids dying before you know you dying. Where the dad
right, and that's why I'm here today, because this is what I need to talk about and make sure people, I get an answer to what I'm talking about. You see, and I don't just sit still. Everything I am asking the system for has been put before the system.
We don't own nothing and we kill it for it like we own that stuff. When they gonna start solving stuff?
Exactly. We can't get it solved because we got the people that create the monster there. And until you learn that the monster sit there on the board and nothing gonna move. Miss Eloise gonna do her thing.
Yeah, I want to know when them dead people when they gonna do something. Well, them dead people, when they gonna solve the crimes? You dying every day. They ain't solving no crime. They're just stacking up and stacking up and stacking up.
The criminals is sitting on the board. The criminal is the DA, the police chief, the chief of police, and all of them sitting right there. It's not going to stop.
Round Serpent, big fat John Candy looking so big cheap, like he's donuts all day.
I know what you're saying, and I know you know what I'm saying.
That's not his color. That's not his kids. That's not his kids. That's not his ancestors.
Fam, I got another caller, man. Make sure you call it every week. I got another caller, fam. Caller, what's going on?
What's going on? My name is L, man.
All right, how you doing?
Just quick comment. I'm doing wonderful, man. Nice to, I don't know everybody's names. Ms. Eloise, nice to meet you. I can't get everybody's names, but furthermore, things won't change until we change. That's the bottom line. The other thing is this. All that bashing, all that talking, all that whatever Ronald Serpaz and all them doing, it doesn't even matter because we're not doing our job.
Sweetie, let me say this to you. Let me say this to you, okay?
Right now, we have to understand who we're dealing with, no doubt. But actually, all that extending that energy towards them is not necessary if we're not even putting the energy toward the proper.
Let me tell you something, baby. You hit the nail on the head. But if you shut up, I will be able to tell you something. I don't like to raise my voice too much. But in 1983, when my son was slaughtered, because he was friend of Jackie Clausen's daughter, a white girl, every black person made me feel like I had committed an act of crime. They totally turned their back upon me, and they would not say anything, and they know what has been done was wrong. And every Caucasian person that took a stand with me, you find they vanish. I got a lot on, Miss Eloise got a lot on her head because I got to wonder what happened to these people. Were they murdered because they were about to tell a story? There's a story within the story in this city of New Orleans and in the justice system that really need to be told, because nobody want to hear what Miss Eloise has to say. So I'm doing a book, which I can't. Every time somebody look at it, it's a story. Change their mind. Telling me all the time the system owe me justice. And until I get this justice, Miss Eloise ain't going to shut up. And if I have to call every name that was involved, I will do that. And I thank God for these radio shows because they're well needed. I know they want to cut them off because if they cut them off, that's mean you can't communicate with society
brother,
anymore.
I'm trying to get all the callers.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
You can call back next week.
So,
right on.
Peace.
So
got
I'm doing
caller,
the best.
We got another caller. What's going on? Caller.
Hey, how you doing, man? I'm a first-time caller to this show.
How you doing?
I think y'all looking at the issue kind of wrong, and whereas you should be looking at the issue from a human capital standpoint, whereas as a young black men after the third grade have already been diagnosed or until their lives have been already curtailed towards the prison system, which municipalities already assume, and they kind of actually budget for it.
That's why we had Umar Johnson on. He's like a specialist in that. If you can listen to him on YouTube or any, buy his DVDs or anything, man, he's very astute in that subject matter that you mentioned. And also, I got the reason why Monsta came here and we had the argument going on because a lot of our boys and girls are getting into this homosexuality thing too deep. It's deep in church. You see them getting married left and right. Most of the choir directors, pastors, and all that really on that side of the world. And the prison industry and the gangster mentality, so-called gangs, RICO Act, all this stuff is intertwined. That's what they're doing our kids. But what are we going to do? Are we mad enough to kill something? How mad are we? You know what I mean? How mad are we?
Understand what when RICO came in. RICO came into play because you had in back in the mid-90s.
What's your name, brother? What's your name?
Anthony.
All right,
Anthony, look, this is with the fade. Look, I'm 33 years old, bro, and this thing you got to realize. When
Big dog, I'm right with you.
When the eye went, it's like this. When the light and the camera action, it's not on you. People figure that you's nobody. You not putting in work. You're not showing no action. But that's why, Brian was brought to me, and I ain't got a call from a lady that was 85 years old from Delaware. She said, baby, keep on sending the message, the real truth, because some people won't hear it, some people don't want to hear it. The problem is, in New Orleans, we circle like a cereal bowl. Once we jump out that cereal bowl, it pull us back down. See, the problem is, that's why people got to understand that I never fuss with nobody.
Who's there's the pastors that team up with Miss Landrew, the non-profit poverty pimps all over the city, the white folks from the East Coast, whatever, that consider themselves liberal, that easily pay off Negroes and sleep with them and all that type of stuff. That's That's they right there.
Yeah. Well, so, all right, so I'm putting it to you this way. So if that's the case, you know this. Why do you participate with these people, or why not form your own coalition?
Man, you don't know. I'm the number one adversary right there.
You know that sound good? You know what it is? It sounds good. Like you just told Brian, I tell anybody put their life on the line for stop the violence. Nobody want to come forward. So a lot of people doing more talking than action. So guess what?
Ms. Eloise, how many community meetings and crime summits I had that you attended? Well, cook and spent my own money.
That's full of bull. Huh? Yeah, you know that a lot of stuff was full of bull with Landrew and Serpels and crime.
No, I do it in one of the hardest communities in the city. I do it every year. Me and my group, we do it all the time.
Yeah, man, I'm hats off to you guys, man. Y'all on your game, bro. You know you doing your thing.
We got another caller. We ain't got that much time, man. Make sure you call next week, and I'll try to get everybody in, man. Peace, brother.
All right.
What's going on, caller? Everyday people, WBOK.
Yeah, God bless you. How you doing?
All right, what's going on?
All right. Yeah, it's real dangerous when people say that we should do whatever we feel like doing. So if you have a little boy and there's the man that wants to have sex with him, well, it's okay for that man to have sex with that little boy because that's what the man wants to do. That's real dangerous.
We under Catholicism and European rule, and that's what they've been teaching us, and this is the end all right here.
But that's part of their culture, so that's maybe okay for them.
Yeah, it is for them. But Christianity is their culture too. Really, Catholicism is their culture, and that's part of it.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
You know, somebody just realized what you're saying.
We have people and animals getting it on. Well, a man
in Europe,
in the middle of the street, is that okay?
They just had to pass sanctions in Europe to stop people from sleeping with animals. You're right. We're following a wicked beast. That's all it is.
That's it.
We following a wicked beast off into hell.
We're looking to them for wisdom. That's the wrong place to be looking for wisdom.
No, really, we look to black pastors for wisdom, who they have under their coattail with that dollar. That's who we look for. Oh, all that, jumping and flying off like a jet, singing faggots and all this here. Yeah. I like it. See, sometimes I just let people talk. You gonna tell all your stuff. Right. Real, recognize real. Whoever made that saying, that's the realest thing I've heard in my life, man.
You know something? It's something about a man, and I'm a man, and people understand that. When you come on the radio and try to talk like you try to go against me, when you out there doing negative stuff, don't try to defend it, because you're not going to win. Because you know what? It's like everybody won't put in Satan's word, don't want to put in Jesus' word. And that's where they get punished at. I didn't ask, oh, brother, this and that. When I see stuff, I'm going to say, yes, that's you. Hey,
brother, we're running out of time. I got one more caller, man. Make sure you call back next week, man. Yes. We need you, man. Much love. What's going on, caller? Getting tight.
Y'all know one at a time. This is Mark, y'all.
All right.
I just want to say I love all y'all.
All right.
But we need an ethnic cleansing, man.
Yes, we do.
Like a couple
Say that again,
just said, we can't follow these other people because they're going to lead us straight to the pit of hell.
Right.
But we need an ethnic cleansing, and it need to come from us.
There it is.
It's right. Us. And the thing about it, we want to follow people that has a problem with identifying themselves. When you call yourself white, you have a serious problem because there's nothing white but paper.
Hey, can I ask a question? What will you do about the Obamas and the Jimmy Grahams and what's the boy play for the Clippers? There's a whole bunch of them popping up. So what you going to do with them? You know what? Every man loves his mother, right? Every man loves his mother.
I'm going to hang up and listen, y'all, because you don't have much time. And I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all stay on the air, man.
Yeah.
Talk to y'all next week.
Come on, let me hear what Ms. Johnson
Every man loves his mother. Obama's mother is a white woman. All right.
Yes, hello. Good afternoon to y'all. I'm sorry I'm coming in late. I've just started. But based on what y'all are saying, the people that are complaining about different things that don't even get involved, don't even in a radio listening audience that do listen, you need to pass it on to everybody who's listening to hear what is going on. Here in New Orleans, we need to stop get involved in the good timing, the tourist attraction, and I'm going to speak Zulu and everybody else that bring big dollars here. And we just participate. We need to just stop and keep your recipes to yourself. Try to find out, and not try to find out, you already can find out. Get involved with your children's schools because there's homosexuality with the Common Core. I'm understanding it all comes out of the time of Hitler. It's no good. The New World Order, everything is being taught wrongly.
Yes.
And so people really need to stop the good timing and listen up. We don't have any time for all of the foolishness that go on in the city.
Yes, sister, I wish I had the time to really bring to the table what's really happening now in society. But you did. You hit the nail on the head. We got a identity problem.
Exactly.
We have a serious identity problem. Mr. Bryan's show is short, so I really don't want to hinder him up. But I'm coming back again. Well, I'm going to be able to speak up.
Welcome.
To speak up about where we are in this matter. Because, I'm going to go to, I don't like to talk about God. But when he say, I made you in the image, in the likeness of myself, my hair is like woolly lamb. My face is like polished brass. I am who I am. I'm you. And you me.
Right.
But we done throw him out. We done throw him out with the bathwater. We throw the baby out with the bathwater, and we don't want to accept that we done made.
All right, Monsta, you want to close out, man? I want to say this, man. I'm glad you're still on. See, people always talk about the rappers and the kids out there who ain't doing this and that. We got this young man here to stick his neck out there pretty much and be a man and stand up like a man. The whole city of New Orleans should celebrate this hero right here. That's what he is.
Can I make this one? Father's Day is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And every year I do a Father's Day bash. But for the last 2 years, I've been without money. Right. And the city won't help. Nobody would help. But this is a thing to bring the dad back, them that done left home, to let them know that they're being needed in the home. You need to go back and reclaim yourself, reclaim your children, reclaim your wife and girlfriend or whatever, and let's do something positive. Without looking for the Caucasian people who has a serious identity problem. They can't identify with themselves. What the hell you want them to do for you?
Exactly.
Exactly.
What you want to say, brother?
Man, you know, I'm just happy to be here for Brian, bringing me here. You know, but I'm happy, man. And I promise, I don't want no money from nobody, man. I just want people to put their heart on the table. If you ain't got your heart on the table, don't even come close to me. I mean, it's because I saw a lot of people coming in questioning, that's good things. But certain people get mad when the truth hurts. And I laugh because it's fun. I can laugh because when you out there doing negative stuff, everybody like, hey, it's all right. But when the truth comes, I always get the last laugh. I'm going to keep on being on Facebook. I'm going to keep on being. Guess what? Everybody feel like Monsta going to be Male Monsta 2015. The people in the city believe in me. I believe in them. Because guess what? If you don't have Jesus, he's not going to save you.
Lost cause.
Oh, yeah.
In the bush.
Exactly.
Much love, man. We're going to close out with a little music. I love y'all, New Orleans. We're going to have to laugh, cry, and support each other.
Home, okay?
All right. Much love.
If you come and get my love, I bet you nobody don't take your spot. Don't take your spot. If you come and get my love, I bet you nobody don't take your spot. Take your spot. Take your spot. Girl, you're just the sweetest thing, sweetest thing. I never made a grown man leave the game, leave the game. You know that I was by your diamond ring. If you stay with me, won't nothing change. When I'm with you, girl, it's worth the pain. Yeah, and when I would give my life to make this thing stay the same. If it goes astray, I'll take the blame. Cause you're sick and tired of playing games.